Cancer, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly Venus, depending on what shows up today. We're going to go ahead and start our reading by cleaning out our energy. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please, if you've not already done so. It's going to be for Cancer for January 2021. Cancer for January 2021. Alright, and this will be our last shuffle. Cancer for January. Sorry, one more. Cancer, January 2021. Cancer for January 2021. Cancer for January 2021. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups. Sorry. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Well, it's the King of Cups. We're going to go ahead and also pull some clarifiers while we're at it. It looks like in your current energy, there was something that had to end for you because it was basically set up on a faulty foundation. But it looks like you're having victory over this transition right now. Cancer, January 2021. Looks like you're trying to create an opportunity or thinking about creating an opportunity with someone. Oh, I'm very excited for you. We'll get into it shortly. But you got a lot of beautiful things coming up in your future. Cancer. Cancer, January 2021. Okay. Bottom of the deck for your clarifiers, you have the Chariot card. So, what this speaks about to me, we're going to actually just move these over here. So, your bottom of the deck energy, you have the the King of Cups with the Chariot card. So, it looks like you're standing in your power regarding a love offer. It's either being provided to you or you're going to be providing it to someone else. I don't feel like it's happened as of yet, but you are moving towards it. I feel like some of you are still building your confidence, though, to kind of like, it's not going to take you long, but it looks like some of you had a sort of a tower moment, um, in your current energy, or in your recent past, very, very recent past. And it looks like it's caused you to kind of like have a little bit of insecurities in a way, but mostly what I'm getting with your current energy, you have the Six of Wands clarified with the Emperor card. Okay, so that one's not, it's not going to work like I was hoping it would. Okay, so the Six of Wands, you're having a victory and standing in your power. I feel like you've made a decision somewhere because there was something that was a difficult burden to bear. And so you decided to stand in your power and stop allowing other people to tell you what to do or tell you how you should feel. And it's allowing you to have a victory in regards to something with the Tower and the Nine of Wands here. It's something that was very difficult for you, and I felt like you kind of endured it. Some of you might have endured it for a long time, whereas others of you, it didn't last long, but it was something that was very, very heavy for you to deal with, a difficult burden for you to bear. And the Tower speaks about things that were built on a faulty foundation, things where it wasn't serving your greatest good. So Spirit came in and kind of maneuvered things so that it had to basically end. So I'm getting that you allowed it to end because you realized that it was too difficult for you to bear. And that allowed you to kind of stand in your power more. And that's allowing for a victory. In your underlying energy, you have the King of Pentacles clarified with the Two of Cups. So I feel like you are trying to like build a relationship, or you want the ability to build a relationship at a soul level. You're wanting something, but you're not wanting just anything. You want what's right for you, and you want something that's going to be solid and stable for you. In your recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So what this speaks about to me is that in your recent past, you thought heavily about what you were putting that emotional investment into, and how it was impacting your finances and your long-term stability. And I feel like that's what led into you realizing like, okay, it's time to just let it go. In your crowning energy, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it so you can see it. And what this speaks about is that you're trying to like really bring in something that's lasting. You're trying to create your abundance. You're thinking heavily about, some of you might be starting a new job or considering new avenues of like, some of you might be networking to get a new job, or get additional work in some way, shape, or form. Or you might be like communicating with your friends about how you're wanting to build something stable and long term, but you're not really sure how it's gonna look, or like where you're. And I feel like there's not a lot of awareness of it yet, or how you want to deal with it, whether it's a relationship or an opportunity, which is why you're working on it with other individuals. Some of you might be getting multiple calls asking you to come in for a what is it called? Like when you put out your resume and coming in for an interview. I feel like a lot of you are getting new opportunities for your prosperity. In your near future, you have the Lovers with the Star card. So in your near future, it looks like you will be getting that offer of love, and it'll be something that's genuine and authentic. It'll be something that's real and worth being stable for you. And it's going to be what you had always hoped for. I feel like some of you, even though you won't acknowledge it, you do want a loving connection. Some of you are willing to acknowledge it, but a lot of you just kind of try to keep it quiet. And in your near future, you will be getting the kind of love that you've hoped for. How you see yourself, you have the Nine of Cups clarified with the Knight of Cups. So you see yourself as basically having anything that you want, anything you set your mind to, you feel like you can have it, but you do want love as well. And I feel like that's going to be the final thing. Sorry, it was the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you see yourself as a very loving person. You know that you have a lot to offer in a relationship. And I feel like you know that you're a good partner. And you're willing to put love towards the right people. You want it to be something that's reciprocal. You don't want to waste your energy or waste your time waste your emotions. You don't want to invest somewhere where it's not going to pay off or where it's not going to be long term for you. Other people see you. You have the Sun card clarified with the Temperance card. So other people see you as somebody who is very abundant and joyful, very balanced, very nurturing as well. I feel like people can look at you and they notice that, like, no matter what you're going through, you try to be balanced with the people in your environment. You try not to take out your frustration on other people. I feel like it takes a lot before you kind of like flip out on somebody. And when you do get to that point, it's usually because they have deserved it. They've done something to earn that energy from you. You're not somebody who takes out your frustration on other people, your anger or your resentment or any negative feelings that you might have towards somebody. You don't take it out on other people. And your hopes and or fears, you have the Queen of Swords clarified with the Four of Swords. So I feel like you're really just hoping to clear out any negative hurt that you've had, any difficulty in relationships that you've had. You're trying to learn your lessons from that and bring yourself clarity. You're trying to allow any difficult problems that you've had or like any emotional turmoil. You're trying to just absorb that and learn your lessons from it, and trying to be more firm in your communications going forward. Not that you're going to be mean and aggressive, but you want to be authentic and you want to get your point across. You don't want to leave any room for doubt or room for interpretation. You want your no's to be no and your yeses to be yes. In your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Two of Swords clarified with the Judgment card, the Hangman card, and the World card. So I feel like right now you might be finding yourself a little bit of confused right now, and you're trying to bring justice towards a situation that you felt was an imbalance that left you feeling confused and frustrated, because you want to change and improve the way that you live your life, the way that you do things. Let's see. There's still more energy on the board. So your final outcome, let's go into this a little bit more. There are certain behaviors that people have showed you in the past, and it's not something that you want to deal with anymore. It's not something you want to see again. And you're trying to bring clarity. You're trying not to, like, you don't want to, I feel like there was somebody that was very close to you that did something or said something that was very hurtful for you, and you would prefer not to see that and not to notice that, not to know that about them or to remember that, but you can't help but remember it. And so you're trying to really bring a balanced connection towards that. You're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, like, setting your boundaries so that going forward you can have a healthy environment. But I feel like you're kind of struggling on how it is that you're able to do that. Like, what is it that you're going to be able to do to like kind of stand firm with your expectations and what you're hoping for without like hurting other people's feelings, but at the same time you do want to change the way that things are around you, if it's in regards to like a connection or certain family members or like a work environment. You want things to be improved and be more nurturing, be more fair and more balanced for you, and you're trying to like find a better approach to it, I feel like. Or you might be confused on how it is that you can get that outcome that you're hoping for. But I do see good things in store for you. You have the Sun card out here. You have the Lovers with the Star card. You have the Victory over the Tower. There has been difficult and turmoil times, but you are overcoming them, and your future is only going to continue to get better from here. For Cancer for January 2021. Cancer for January 2021. One more shuffle. Cancer. Spirit's advice for Cancer for January. Spirit's advice. Okay. first card out was the the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups again, the Six of Wands again, and the King of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So Spirit's advice is for you to be able to communicate authentically with the people that you love, the people who you might have a family with, or the people who you want to have a family with. In order for you to have this victory that you're wanting, you have to be very clear on what it is that you're wanting, how you want people to interact and engage with you, what you're willing to deal with and what you're not willing to deal with. I feel like in the past you've kind of been like very appeasing and very accepting, and allowed other people to get away with possibly more than what they should have, which led a lot to this Nine of Wands and the Tower card. But I feel like Spirit's letting you know that just because you love them and just because you might have like fond memories with them, you will be victorious when you speak your truth with them. It's something that you've been wanting to say to them for a while now. And it doesn't have to be blunt and aggressive. Even with the King of Cups out here, you just try to remove your emotions out of it and just think of it from a rational place. Like, think about it of like what is the point that you're trying to get across, and then just be very clear and concise about it. Try not to bring in a lot of emotion into the situation, and you will have a victory within this. You have the Six of Wands out here twice with two different decks. Well, three decks, but it's out here on two different times. And I always say that anytime there's a repeating card, it's like Spirit really wants you to, like, it's like if Spirit was writing you a message, then then like if this was a book, then that area would be bolded and underlined. It would like highlighted to really bring your attention to it. So you will be having a victory. You have the Six of Wands out here multiple times. But you do need to speak out of truth. You need to be clear and don't let people continue to get away with things that they shouldn't be. Okay, Cancer, this has been your reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already done so. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. And until next time, I'm always sending you lots of love and light.